Welcome back, my subscribers. In this video, we're talking once again about Q3 43 alternatives, this time with the LUMIX S9, similar to my last video where I reviewed it with the A7C2. Hope you enjoyed this.
This is the Macro Marvin channel, where he'll share his passion for photography, videography, watches, cats, cars, and much more. Enjoy and thank you for watching.
So if you've seen my previous video, I tested this Voigtlander 40 F1.2 on the Sony A7C2, and I was very happy with it for several reasons. One of them, I got out of autofocus with it using the LMEA9 adapter from TechArt. But the other reason was it's such a compact lens, so I wanted to try this out as well as a different alternative to using this lens on a compact camera as opposed to what the Q3 43 offers, which I know it's very popular, so alternatives are going to be just as popular because they can save you money while getting great image quality. So in this video, you're gonna see a lot of LUMIX S9 photos shot with this lens. So if you're interested in the video side, click on the top right to watch that other video where I focus just on the video aspect samples. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is the handling and the feel. The lens is very solid, built well, very light, and it pairs very well with this LUMIX S9, even with the adapter, because it's a very slim adapter going from M to L mount. Now, one of the things I did like a lot is that the focusing ring is very smooth, the aperture ring is very clicky. It's a very straightforward lens. It's built well, like I said. It's classic. It has that vintage feel to it and design and look. And it's just a great looking lens overall that very easily will match an M camera as well as any of these compact cameras. So it feels right at home. Now let's talk about the biggest seller point, I think, for this lens, and that's the aperture. This is an f1.2, so what's not to like? You combine a 40mm, which is a very natural human vision perspective, with a 1.2 separation, and you basically have a winning combination. So what it really does come down to is how fast are you able to adapt to using this lens, as well as does it feel comfortable for you to take it out? Because this is meant to be an everyday lens at 40mm, just like the Q3 series is meant to be taken anywhere, whether it's the Q3 or the Q3 43. It needs to be a lens that you will want to pair with your camera and not be nervous or feel weird about taking it out and, standing out in the crowd. I can tell you this does not do that. It is very subtle, very discreet. So the first thing is manually focusing. This is something that some people may or may not have experience in, but any manual focus lens, you just need to practice because they're all different. They have different focus throws. It just takes practice to master a manual focus lens. So patience is number one, and the more you use it, the better you get with it. But overall, I will say, I'd say I have pretty good experience with manual focus lenses. I felt like it was pretty easy to focus this lens on the spot, on the fly. Even with moving subjects, once you understand which way you need to twist to focus away from you versus closer to you, you kind of just have to train yourself. It's muscle memory. Now, the other thing is you're getting great colors. The lens alone is such high quality. Combine that with the S9 ability to have LUTs, and you have another reason to combine these two. I was using the golden LUTs. This is one that's provided through the app, through the LUMIX app, and this is just my go-to one. I love the colors, and if I ever need to tweak it or the white balance, I can just do that. The ones I have been editing are the black and white, but overall, I am getting that kind of Fuji feel where you can just put in a simulation and be happy with it. Now, to get down to the big point, is this a Q3 43 alternative? Well, first off, I can tell you I haven't used the new camera, but what I can say is that because the focal length is so close to it and you have the added benefit of f1.2, in this compact S9 combo, I think it's very fair to say it's a great alternative with tons of features that are on this camera, such as the LUTs, the stabilization, the video features. It's a complete package if you're willing to adjust to having a strictly manual focus lens. So I hope these image samples are showing you what you can get with it. This was just a very casual approach to my photography of everyday carry style, where I would take this camera everywhere for a couple of days and just take shots. And most of these were straight out of camera. So that, I think, makes this a big selling point, where you don't really necessarily have to edit everything, but you can. As long as you pick the right LUT that fits the need you want, the need you have, and you can adjust that within the S9, that's a whole different thing. There's so much customizability of colors inside camera. You can get to very minor tweaks and have an image that's ready to go. So I hope you enjoy these image samples. If you are into the video side, I did a separate video just showcasing the samples that I got during these couple of days where I just shot straight with the S9 with the 41.2. If you're interested in that, go ahead and follow me, and also take a look at the bookmarks on the top right for that video. Thank you for watching.